Well, hello there, wiggers and niggers. It's your boy, Uppity White Guy. UWG on this channel. Look, I haven't had a lot of chance to make a video. I keep saying I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to make videos, I'm going to, you know, take more bass lessons and stuff, but I'm working 2 jobs, I ain't got time. It's just that fucking simple. Thanks to Bidenomics, I'm working 2 jobs. Because that's what I wanted to do at almost 54, is work 2 jobs. I don't even like working 1. Okay? But, lots of things I've noticed lately. So, Kami Kamala says she's gonna, do, price controls from day 1. She also says she's gonna take your guns from day 1. That's gonna be a problem. And if she wins the election, which they talk about democracy, but this chick was never voted for. She never won a fucking primary. You know, so that's democratic, right? Sure is. So, if this chick that weaseled her way and blew her way and fucked her way into the White House wins somehow, probably by cheating, if she does win, we're going to have probably, I mean, we're headed towards a civil war, which, to be honest with you, at this point, I can't wait. I'm not kidding, I can't wait. I'd like to get more prepared first, but I'm not afraid of it. Because the only way shit's going to get clear in this country is civil war. Because they're committing crimes and they're lying right to your face. And you got certain people like me that say, hey, that's a fucking lie. You're doing it right in front of you. And then you got these other idiots, like this one guy I work with, he's better than Trump, and they have a meltdown. They would rather ruin the economy, crash the economy, have people suffer. They would rather go to war than have Trump in there, because they just don't like it. Now that's a mental problem. That's irrational. That's a fucking mental problem. And I've said it before in one of these videos, I think half the country is suffering from mental illness. At least half the fucking country is suffering from some form of mental illness. So we got civil war on the horizon, which I really think we do. And they're going to try and kill Trump again because they don't want him in there. They're going to try and kill him. Or they're going to probably start a major war before he gets in and dump it in his lap. Which case he'll have to deal with it. Even though he doesn't really start wars, he will already have one. And so this country is fucked. If she gets in there and starts price controls, what you niggas don't understand is that people have to get paid to do a job. Okay? If you initiate price controls, what happens is you set the price so far at, whatever price for canned goods or whatever, but the truck driver's still got to get paid. Fuel goes up. Farmers, they have to be paid. Not only to make a profit, which they should be making a profit, just to stay in business, they gotta make money. Because they got bills to pay too. Their electricity goes up. Their, again, fuel goes up. If they don't get paid and turn some sort of profit, they either have to cut back on what they put out or go out of business. So when she sets price controls, they can't go up on the price of canned beans or whatever, which seems good at first, right? But the problem is they're not getting paid. So pretty soon they start disappearing from the shelves. Or pretty soon, different ones go out of business and you only have a selection of a few. And that's less on the shelves, and people come and scoop them up, and then there's nothing on the shelf again. It's not brain surgery. This chick is so fucking dumb, it's unbelievable. And if you look at history, it's already been tried. Venezuela. Socialism's great, socialism's great. They're chasing down cats and dogs to eat now, niggas. Okay, because they don't have food. The country's floating on oil and they don't have food. When you set the prices for shit, you inevitably cause a collapse. This chick is so dumb. Look at Cuba. People find it hard to get daily things. The things that we take for granted. Toilet paper, bread, and shit like that. Because of price controls. It's not brain surgery. I can promise you. I could get a 10-year-old to understand this in under 5 minutes. This chick is so fucking stupid. It's either she is this dumb or it's done by design. One of the two. And so I've been wanting to do this video for a while. I just haven't done it. So what do you need to do? Because something's coming. It's coming. They're either going to do it on purpose to screw Trump, or she's going to get in, and she's going to do it on purpose anyway for other reasons. Either way, the economy's going to collapse, and or we're going to have a civil war, which is long overdue, in my opinion. We need to have a civil war in this country. There's no doubt. Shit ain't going to get fixed until people start punching these assholes in the face or shoot. It's not going to get fixed. Because they'll keep using the legal system, and so until they start burning stuff down, it's not going to get fixed. It just won't. Trump can get in, maybe he'll do some good, but there's so many of these fuckers, and they've spread out like a virus, I doubt one man can do everything. So in the meantime, you should at least prepare for what's coming. Now, I watch these shows, and it's always the same shit. Oh, you should have 3 years of food. Who has 3 years of food, niggas? Come on. You should have 3 years of food and grow your own food on your 20-acre farm. You know, do you think uppity white guy's a 20-acre farm? Do you think the nigga in the hood has a farm? My first advice is get out of urban areas if you can, but if you can't, you can't. You gotta be fucking realistic. These guys on these money shows and shit I watch are not realistic. Oh, you should be like me and buy a 50-acre farm and grow your own... Nigga, have you seen the price of real estate? Okay, people can't do that. So my advice for the everyday person is do what you can little by little. Set money aside every week, every 2 weeks. Canned goods. Make sure you get the kind that are sealed here, one piece. Don't get the pop-top shit, okay? Get the kind you need a can opener. And buy a couple can openers in case one breaks. Because if we're in the middle of the Civil War, you're not going to go out to dollar store, okay? Canned goods. This shit, I can't tell you how old this shit is, but if it's sealed and the can is not deformed, in other words, bloated like a person at Walmart, okay, and it doesn't make that Snapple noise, when you open up the pop, air rushes in, that's air, means it's air sealed. If it's air sealed, you're good. Air is your enemy for food. It's good for you, but it's bad for food. It leads to what's called botulism, and then you will die. This shit can last well over 10 years. Canned goods are still cheap. Buy the Great Value Walmart kind. It's cheaper. Buy the generic. It still tastes the fucking same. Buy vegetables, potatoes, whatever, soups. You can eat that shit 5 years later, I shit you not. It will keep you alive, okay? Second, bucket food. This shit is old, but it lasts 25 fucking years, and it's probably good beyond that. Buy a bunch. You can get it at Walmart, you can get it at Sam's Club, you can get them online. Always online. Buy that shit. Also, have a water filtration system. I'm working on that. Catch rainwater. You can buy the big buckets with filters. They're not much money at Amazon. Big Berkey makes a good one. And filter your rainwater. Especially if you live in Florida, you'll always have water. It rains every fucking 2 seconds. Second of all, or third of all, defend yourself. Because, let's face it, niggas, most of you already have guns. Okay, so this shouldn't be a problem for you. But, defend yourself. Okay? Defend your food. Have a couple weapons in hand. Defend yourself. 40 cal. I can't hold up the actual gun because YouTube will shit a brick or something. But bullets. Buy them. Gun shows, wherever. Your local gun store. Stock up on ammo. I have plenty of it over there. Stock up on that shit. If you can, and only if you can, use this last because you can't eat it. Okay, so do this last. When you get a chance, gold and silver, niggas. Gold and silver. Start going to your coin store and buy it. Got it? Gold and silver. Because if they outlaw real money, this is always worth money. Always. Gold and silver has always been worth something. It's never been worthless. And it's going up. And when it goes up, that means rich people are buying it. Because what's happening is rich people are putting their money in other areas. My buddy has a house. The house was his mother's, okay? He's getting offers. It needs a roof. It needs a pool cleaned. People have not even seen the inside of the house. Okay? They haven't even seen the inside. They're offering them about $500,000 for this 3-bedroom house. The pool needs to be redone. Pool's almost black. Actually, it's my job to go pour chemicals in it. Oops. The roof needs to be done. That's over 10 grand. Easily right there. He's thinking of selling it just because it's a house. It's got a plumbing problem. Still thinking of selling it. Can't figure out the plumbing problem. People are offering him $500,000. Why are they offering you $500,000? I know it's crazy, but people are stupid because what they're doing is, Johnny said, it's not one person. See, people don't trust the banks because the banks are going to fail, and rich people know this. They're eventually going to fail. So what they're doing is they're taking their money out, they're putting in other things that hold value. So there might be 10 people offering them, 50 grand a piece to buy that house. What they're doing is they're parking their money there. They don't intend to live in it. They're just buying houses. Which sucks for everybody else because they're driving up prices of houses when these groups get together and buy a house. But that's what they're doing because they're parking their money there instead of the banks. They could turn around and get their money back later because real estate houses are always worth money like gold and silver. So they're putting their money other places besides fucking banks. That will tell you that something's up. Because when rich people start investing in other stuff, they're scared of putting in the traditional thing. Something must be going to go down. And they know it. They feel it. Like when Warren Buffett just lately sold a bunch of Apple stocks. He knows something's coming. He almost crashed the fucking stock market, cocksucker. But the thing is, he knows something's coming. So he's dumping the shit that is going to crash. That's why people are taking their money out of banks. They're going to gold and silver. They're going to houses. And a bunch of them are buying the houses. That's why they can buy them at $500,000 when the house ain't clearly worth that. But each of them only invest this much, so therefore it's profitable. Because there's like 10 people buying that house. That's what's happening. So my second job, I go to Walmart and I work there just like 20-25 hours a week for extra chump change. And let me tell you, most of the people that come to pick up the food, the drivers in cars, not the tractor trailer drivers, but the Uber food guys, they're like that, but they're not called Uber food guys. They're contracted through Walmart. They're called Spark drivers. Okay? 90% of these fuckers can't speak English, or they speak broken English. They're all Hispanic or Venezuelan. This is what's happening. When I see the people inside Walmart, and I'm talking about these, and I do know that it's the job, but I also know when you take out food to someone's car and it's not a driver, it's a regular person like you and I just picking up their order and they just sit in the car, they're very comfortable. They're lazy as fuck. Most of them can't even put in the app the parking space that they drive at. They just pull up and call the phone and go, oh, is my order ready? They are lazy as fuck. Now, am I glad I haven't said it? Yes. But what this shows me is these are lazy, weak fucking people. Nigga, if you can't get in and get your groceries, and don't say, oh, they work 3 jobs. Oh, okay, most of them are just fucking lazy. It is a good idea. Some of it's good because the drivers show up and they take food to the old people that can't get out. So that's a good idea. But these other fuckers, they just sit in their car with the air conditioner, or it's pouring rain, I gotta go out in the fucking rain and put their food in their trunk. They don't come out and help. They just sit there. They're fucking lazy. They go online, order their food, they're fucking lazy. COVID has made these people even lazier than they were before. This is what this COVID shit has revealed, among other things, is how fucking lazy people are. They don't want to leave their fucking house. Which I get, I don't want to either, but you have to. These fuckers are lazy. They can't even do their own fucking shopping. And when I see the people inside Walmart, 250, 300 pounds, they got back fat. How the fuck do you get fat back there? That's not a fat problem. You're fucking deformed. How the fuck do you get fat back there? If you got lumps back here, you're deformed. These people look terrible. And what this tells me is, you say uppity white guy. Who gives a shit? But I look around and I see these people, and I see the people sitting in their cars lazy, and I think to every day, I think to myself, these fuckers aren't going to survive. They're going to die. Every day, I think that. And to be honest with you, I don't care if they do, but the fact of the matter is, they're not going to survive. But when shit comes down, they're going to be desperate because they're not prepared. They're used to people putting food in their cars or eating junk or whatever. They're not prepared. They're not physically able to defend themselves. That's going to be a problem for you because these people are going to get desperate and try and take what you have. So therefore, my advice is prepare, niggas, because these people are going to be a problem. Before they exit the planet, they're going to be a problem. People with kids that didn't prepare, same thing. Oh, I gotta feed my child. Yeah, you should have thought about that before you squeeze the kid out of your vag. Okay, but they're gonna be a problem for you. So pay attention. This is my advice. I'm giving shit's gonna come down. You need food. You need ammo. You need stuff that's gonna last. You need water. Shelter, preferably. And, if you can, gold and silver. Because you're not going to be able to buy 50 acres like the asshole on TV is telling you. So my advice to you is little by little, start getting this stuff. Get 10 canned goods this week. Whatever. Start. Get little by little and get good locks on your doors. When shit melts down, lock it up. You'll be able to eat, feed yourself, defend yourself from the slags at Walmart and the lazy fuckers that I see every day that I know aren't preparing for shit. And you'll be okay. And you'll make it through. That's my advice, because when I see, it's more realistic advice. Maybe you'd be better at 10 acres, but we're not all going to have a bomb shelter in 10 acres. We're just not going to have it. So do what you can. It's better than doing nothing and being like a lazy fuck in the car when I'm loading their groceries in when it's pouring rain and they're too weak-minded and lazy to get out of the car. They're lazy. Most of that is designed for lazy fuckers. Not just busy people, but lazy nothings. This is what they are. So, with that said, prepare. Okay? Little by little. Prepare. That's the best advice uppity white guy can give you. You're not going to get 10 acres, but what you can do is get a bunch of canned goods. You could do that. You can buy bullets for your gat, which we all know you niggas already have. So stock up on ammo. Stock up on food. Remember, food first, because you can't eat the bullets. But the bullets will defend your food. So get plenty of food first. Okay? Because it doesn't matter how many bullets you have if you go hungry, right? Get the gold and silver last. It would be good to have, but make sure you got shit to eat first. Because you can always stay inside and just eat. You don't need gold and silver if you're fed and you got a roof over your head. You'll survive. So, that's my advice. Because remember, these lazy fuckers are going to come for what you have because they're not preparing. Don't think that they are. They're not. They're waiting for people like me to put shit in their car. They're fucking lazy. And the deformed people, the extra fat people, they're not preparing. They're not. They're lazy, fat, shiftless, and can't defend themselves. But they're going to come for what you have with their last breath. So remember, prepare that shit. Okay? That's my advice to you niggas. I want you to be safe, and I want you to survive. Because some of you are in the hood, and you don't have 10 acres. But you got locks on your doors, you got food, right? Good. Don't go out there trying to, you know, shoot your gad off or whatever. Stay inside. Because it's going to get extra dangerous soon, I have a feeling. Okay, niggas, that's it. You know the drill. Ah, these nuts. Toodles.